Biafra, the war that changed Nigeria. Season 1, Episode 2, The Birth of a New Nation, 1960. October 1st, 1960. Across Nigeria, church bells rang, crowds gathered, flags waved, people danced in the streets. For the first time in history, Nigeria stood before the world as an independent nation. Millions celebrated. Many believed a new era of unity, prosperity, and freedom had arrived. But behind the music, the speeches, and the celebrations, political tensions were already beginning to emerge. The dream of independence had finally arrived. The challenge of holding a diverse nation together was only beginning. The journey toward independence did not happen overnight. For decades, Nigerians demanded greater control over their own affairs. Educated elites, traditional rulers, journalists, and activists challenged colonial rule. Across the country, political movements emerged. Voices calling for self-government grew louder every year. Britain could no longer ignore the growing desire for freedom. Constitutional conferences were held. Negotiations intensified. The countdown to independence had begun. Several leaders emerged as the faces of Nigeria's independence movement. Nnamdi Azikiwe inspired many in the East. Abubakar Tafawa Balewa became a leading voice in the North. Obafemi Awolowo championed political reforms in the West. Though united in their desire for independence, they often disagreed about how Nigeria should be governed. Their differences would shape the future of the young nation. As midnight approached on October 1st, 1960, anticipation filled the air. The British Union Jack was lowered. The Nigerian flag rose proudly. For many Nigerians, it was a moment they had dreamed about for generations. A nation had been born. The world watched as Nigeria became Africa's largest independent country. Hope filled the hearts of millions. Nigeria was unlike many other countries. It contained hundreds of ethnic groups, hundreds of languages, different religions, different traditions, different histories. The challenge was enormous. How could such a diverse nation build a common identity? The answer would define Nigeria's future. Even during the celebrations, political rivalries remained. Regional interests often took priority over national unity. Leaders competed for influence. Political parties became increasingly linked to regional identities. The cracks were small, but they were growing, and many Nigerians feared what could happen if those divisions deepened. Despite the challenges, optimism remained strong. Schools expanded, businesses grew, new opportunities appeared. Young Nigerians believed they could build a better future. The dream of a united Nigeria remained alive. But history would soon test that dream in ways few could imagine. The celebrations of 1960 would not last forever. Political competition intensified. Regional mistrust increased. The questions left unresolved at independence continued to grow. The future looked bright. Yet dark clouds were beginning to gather, and the events that followed would change Nigeria forever. The birth of Nigeria was one of Africa's greatest moments of hope. It showed that people from different backgrounds could dream of a shared future. But history teaches us that freedom alone is not enough. Unity requires understanding. Progress requires cooperation. And lasting peace requires leaders and citizens willing to put the nation above division. As we continue this journey through history, remember that understanding the past helps us build a better future. In our next episode, we uncover the political tensions, elections, and controversies that pushed Nigeria closer to crisis. The story is only beginning. Like this video if you enjoyed learning about Nigerian history. Subscribe for more episodes of Biafra, the war that changed Nigeria. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook for more historical documentaries and African storytelling. Comment below. Do you think Nigeria's leaders could have prevented the conflicts that followed independence? Share this video and help keep African history alive. Episode 3. Political rivalries and growing tensions coming soon.